Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video, and today we are once again going to be continuing the Sudden Death Tournament with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. So, Sudden Death Global Tournament is just about to close out, less than a day left in the tourney as I'm recording this, so coming at you guys a little bit late, but hope this video finds you all doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed the Sudden Death Tournament yourself. Let me know how you guys did, if you used 3.0 Xbow Cycle or something else. I am continuing from the last video at an undefeated score of 15 wins and 0 losses, and almost every game was with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, although I did spell cycle a little bit at the start too. So I will say that I obviously am not really taking this tournament as seriously. It's not really a huge priority for me compared to the last one, because I'm really happy with how I did in the last tournament with my top 500 finish. And over the last week, like I've been saying, my mental state hasn't been the best, but actually in the last few days I think it's gotten a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more confident and comfortable right now, and I believe at least a little bit of that is also thanks to you guys and your wonderful comments and support, so thank you so much. A lot of you guys mentioned that it's fine, you know, if I take breaks, you guys totally understand, and you'd just be waiting for when I came back with more content. That made me really happy, so I really do appreciate all of you guys again for watching. I also will say, before we get into the matches, that I'm not exactly in the best state to be playing well right now. I am feeling a lot better, but I'm running on really little hours of sleep, because actually I'm going to university this year, and so I've already kind of begun the administrative processes, so I'm currently working out on the courses I'm going to take in my first year and just kind of planning my degree. And I had to wake up at 7 a.m. earlier today for a virtual workshop with my university. It was for an hour, just kind of planning and learning some stuff. I got to ask questions too. It was pretty good. But yeah, it did affect my sleep, because I'm pretty used to sleeping pretty late, honestly. So I slept very little. I also did go to the gym right before this, which actually went really well. I feel really good about it after, but it also did make me more tired. So, I mean, hopefully I don't play too badly, and we can get some nice games today. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be continuing. Our goal is going to be 20 wins, and honestly, like I said, I'm not too worried about this. So if we take a couple losses along the way, it's not going to be the end of the world. If we do lose out before 20, that will be kind of unfortunate, though. But I guess let's just go in and do our best. I found the first match already against Mitro Glau. Let's go for a log. I think Xbow first play is not really safe. Okay, he goes for bats in the middle as well. That is pretty aggressive of him. And then Musketeer. I did go for an Xbow. Kind of unfortunate that he also went Musketeer same lane. But Knight should do a pretty good job. And I believe that actually... Okay, this is going to be really bad. We'll go Skeletons to hopefully fully counter the Wallbreakers on the left. He does go for a zap, so they do connect once again, but this is going to be a nice counter push. Although I don't think we can actually Xbow with this, because yeah, Musketeer cleans up pretty well, and also he is pretty much back to a Mega Knight, or at least like one away from one, I'm pretty sure. So we do kind of want to chill out there. Now we're going to go for an Xbow, because he just went for a Bandit. And I do actually have to cycle back to my Knight, but the Ice Spirit should freeze for a little bit, and then I'm going to go Skellies. Okay, that was honestly not the best executed sequence by me, in complete honesty, but I believe that actually fully counters. So we're going to go for an Xbow. I think we definitely outcycled his Mega Knight now. So yeah, he is going to have to go for a low Prince. We can log here, and I guess he is saving up. Yeah, he did save up for a Mega Knight. I was kind of hoping he would go for like a Bandit. It's actually probably going to be pretty bad for us right now. I guess let's go for a center Tesla, and I think we do have to protect it, yeah, because he is going to kind of spam opposite lane. So I think let's not log, let's try and save up for a Knight. I think that was definitely the right play there. But still, this is not looking great, and honestly, I don't think this is a great matchup, Mega Knight, Minor Wallbreakers, unless he doesn't have the Minor in here at all. And I guess it shouldn't be too bad. He does have a log as well, though. So I guess since our offensive Xbows aren't working out, let's try something different. Let's go for a defensive Xbow, and then let's go for... Okay, wow, the Bandit... That was actually kind of ridiculous. That was terrible. The Bandit just double dashed. I do not understand why that happened, but that is actually really, really bad for me. And yeah, things are not looking good right now. We're going to go for a Knight for this Mega Knight. And then I think I did want to Xbow, but he does go for kind of a preventative Musketeer. He is spamming us really hard right now. Going to go for a Knight, hopefully in time. as we do get one, but sadly that means we don't have a knight for this Xbow. I think we're still going to try and go in, though, because we kind of need to make something happen. So he does go for a log, and then I think Zap will also kill the archers, but we do have quad archers on the board right now. Let's get a nice log in on all of the Wallbreakers, and then let's actually just let the Xbow die. Bandit is kind of annoying, but let's go for another Xbow. He should have enough for a Mega Knight, sadly. Yeah, he just barely does, but looks like he's actually going to be a little bit low on Elixir, maybe. Goes for a Zap as well, goes for then Bandit. Let's definitely try and break through with this push here. So gonna go log, archers, and we are actually locked on a tower, that's really big. Let's fireball the prince, he might Zap right here. Unless he already used one. Okay, now he goes for a Zap, but yeah, just like that, we are back in the lead. That is really nice. Let's go for another center Tesla for these Wallbreakers. And we actually have 2 Teslas stacked up, so I definitely feel comfortable going for an Xbow here. Let's actually just fireball that Musketeer, Knight for the Mega Knight, and then log to take out the Musketeer. And Xbow actually might get a couple shots, it doesn't, but we're still totally fine. And now I think we're going to defensive Xbow. He might actually predict. Yeah, he was kind of setting up for our offensive Xbow, so pretty nice that we kind of chilled out for a little bit. Now he's going to be rushing opposite. Okay, I actually misplaced my Tesla there, but thankfully the Wallbreakers do actually still walk over. Now I think, okay, I was going to say we could maybe go in, but definitely not, where this is a huge push. We're going to have to defend it, but we do actually defend it pretty well. And look at that defensive Xbow, got so much great value there. So I think we're actually just going to chill out now because it's triple Elixir. Yeah, he is spamming us super hard. I think we definitely just want to defend well and just try and do this okay. And yeah, we actually do defend that really well. Let's go for an Xbow here. I guess let's log. Okay, why are those Wallbreakers on my tower? Oh my god. But Xbow's on tower as well. He also just wasted his Zap, so that means he doesn't actually have a reset for this. And okay, that we are going to have to like clutch this out really hard. So I think that's going to be 2 logs and then a fireball. So let's go for the first log. And then let's try and just cycle back. Okay, Knight takes tower. And I don't know why he's laughing. I mean, I guess that's an okay matchup for me. I don't think I counter or hard counter, though, because he does have the Mega Knight, minor Wallbreakers, and Musketeer and Prince as well. He also has log Zap, so he has a pretty fast cycle. He has bats where I don't have an Electro Spirit, so they can actually get a lot of value, since it is kind of hard to clip everything with the Ice Spirit. And then also... he does have the Musketeer and Prince in there, 2 pretty annoying pressure-y defensive cards. Actually, not pressure, but defensive cards. Prince is really good for pressure, Bandit also good for pressure. But yeah, also in the last video, I was saying that I wasn't really feeling too confident with my commentary or in my full 12 and Classic Challenge series. But now, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I think I'm feeling a lot better about it. Like, not really overthinking anything, just kind of going in with it. And I feel like this is kind of me back in my form, I guess. But yeah, we are at 16-0 now, so 4 wins away from our goal. Let's try and make it happen. And again, like I said, I'm fine if we lose a couple matches along the way. Obviously, the goal is not to lose, but if it happens, so be it. We're just going to try our best, and as long as I get 20 wins, I'll be happy. So goes for a Baby Dragon. I think it's going to be Splash Yard, since he does have a Tombstone in here as well. Bandit, Golden Knight. Okay, I don't know what this is going to be anymore. It's a little bit weird. Let's actually just fireball that. Golden Knight is very annoying, but Xbow is going to be on tower. I think we're actually going to have to protect this because I don't know what this deck is going to be, and any Xbow connection could matter. So he could also have a bowler in here. He has a Tombstone. Okay, it's going to be Lavahound. Let's Xbow opposite because he should not be back to Golden Knight. He is going to be back to, I guess, something. Okay, he is actually back to Golden Knight somehow. Let's just go for a Knight, though. Even if he dashes, it won't do anything because... yeah, the Knight's just really good at tanking, and then now we can just get away with archers on the Lavahound, and we are doing really well because he just had to use his arrows on the Xbow, so yeah, pretty happy with the situation right now. Tesla should also clean up really nicely. He goes for a Bandit. I'll just go for a Knight though, and I guess I can't really go for an Xbow now because I don't have Knight in cycle for his Golden Knight, but we're going to try and cycle back, I guess. So now I'm going to predict his Lavahound in the back and go for an Xbow. And he goes, okay, he goes for Lavahound at the bridge. I think that's definitely a mistake. Let's go for a Knight. He's going to have to go for a Zap. Also, I'm going to hold off on going for archers until he uses the Golden Knight dash. Just because that would just completely destroy the archers. Wouldn't really get much value. And he does have arrows in here. So, unfortunately, these archers are probably just going to get arrowed off. But that's totally fine. I mean, this Tesla is doing a lot of work, and then after lava pops, I'll just try and go for a perfect fireball, and we do actually get off a really nice fireball, even if we missed like 2 lava pups. Also, Knight gets a hit there, wow. And now we're going to have to defend against this Golden Knight kind of spam, but it's really not the end of the world. I'm trying to avoid using my archers right now just because the Golden Knight dash is so annoying against it, but I think I'll go like this, and then I'll go for a high Tesla for the baby dragon, and then now I think he might have lost because this Xbow is going to do work. I don't even think that Tombstone takes it, so I'm actually just going to laugh because he's BMing, and also he actually just straight up misplaced a Tombstone. So actually, I guess it's not over yet though, but Golden Knight dash will be annoying, but he's actually just in range of 2 fireballs, or even 2 logs and a fireball. Maybe I should have logged first. I think it would have been a faster way to win, but actually Xbow gets connected. And that's going to be a real nice win against Lavahound, so I guess I'm not sure what to say about that matchup. I don't think it's necessarily my matchup, because he does have a Golden Knight in there, he has arrows, and he has the Inferno Dragon, but a really big thing there that worked out in my favor. Also, Wi-Fi is being annoying. My Wi-Fi was really downgraded recently. My sister and I have just been talking about it like it's really bad. We're kind of hoping that we can switch back to the old Wi-Fi, because it was supposedly upgraded, but it was actually just straight up a downgrade in almost every way, unless you're like right next to the router, which is not in anyone's room. So yeah, it actually just sometimes just disconnects in my own room. So yeah, sometimes it might lag. Hopefully it doesn't lag us out of this. But yeah, this match, I guess he doesn't have a big spell. That's the main thing that stood out to me. So he doesn't really have a way to kill the Teslas if I protect them. And he only has arrows for the archers. Once he uses one set of arrows, he won't have any for the other set of archers. Although he also has Golden Knight dash, which will kill the entire set of archers as well. So it wasn't like it was a free matchup either. We just, I think, pressured pretty well. And defended pretty well, but into the next match. Skeleton King first play. I wish I had Xbow and Cycle. Sadly, I didn't. But I guess I'll just go for an Xbow now. Goes for a Mega Minion. Let's go Skellies to predict maybe an Inferno Tower or something. And looking like it's going to be Graveyard. I guess let's try and get a nice Fireball here on the Archers plus the Cannon Cart. Looks like we actually did miss the Cannon Cart, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, that is a little bit unfortunate. But let's actually Xbow because he's not back to Skelly King. And I don't think he's back to Cannon Cart either. Yeah, he wasn't. Okay, he looks like he actually was. I thought maybe since he went Poison first he wasn't, but sadly he was. But still, this could get a small connection. He does go for Snowball. I guess I will still protect the Xbow, but ooh, this is looking like it's going to be tricky. It's looking like a Graveyard, but he has the Cannon Cart in here. And I guess the good thing is that he has Snowball instead of arrows for the archers. But it's still not going to be easy by any means, because once again, he does have the Cannon Cart in there. Let's log the Skelly King, try and get a tiny Xbow connection. Not going to happen. Since he just uses Poison, I might just Defensive Xbow now. I think that's something that's pretty decent. Yeah, because he's not back to Poison. He might try and Cannon Cart the bridge to snipe it. I'm actually just going to Fireball the Mega Minion right there, because that is tower damage. And I guess the one thing that works out in my favor is that he only has Poison for my archers. Snowball does not actually kill archers. So that is going to be a huge help in this matchup. If I can like bait out his poisons with Xbows. He goes for a Cannon Cart in the back, so let's Xbow opposite right away, I think. And let's also get that Fireball value. So since I just committed quite a lot with that Fireball as well, not really expecting this Xbow to break through, but we just got some pretty nice chip damage on the left. And Tesla is also helping out against the Skelly King. And he does pop ability, so I guess we do have to commit more to this, but it's not like it was a very threatening ability. Don't think that was anywhere near max by any means. And he is kind of... Okay, I was saying he was messing up. I just messed up. I literally just fireballed nothing. My bad. I'm going to Defensive Xbow now. He gives the thanks, so he's probably going to Graveyard now. Let's go for a Knight to protect the Tesla, then Archers for the Graveyard. And he does Poison on my Xbow, so thankfully the Archers will have free reign to just defend against this Graveyard, and we can definitely go in for an Xbow. And I guess let's Fireball the Tombstone, because we do need tower damage. Okay, ideally I would have Fireballed the Cannon Cart instead, but we are actually still winning right now, just by the fact that we are getting a lot of nice spell damage. And I'm going to, once again, Defensive Xbow. I think it's going to be a pretty viable strategy, like outcycling his poisons and then Defensive Xbow. And we're actually just going to Spell Cycle straight up right now. He is also forced to go for a defensive Snowball on the Ice Spirit, which I bet he didn't really want to do. I don't think he's back to his poison right now. Okay, he is, never mind. But still, archers do a pretty good job, and then we can just log. And now we're going to try and go in. He's going to go cart, so that's why I was cycling pretty rapidly to my archers, to my knight rather. And then I'm going to go for another Xbow. So this is a really nice thing, pressuring in both lanes. Let's also log. Sadly, he might be back to a cart though, so I'm going to have to go for a knight as soon as possible. And hopefully I can break through. Okay, nice, we got a connection. Absolutely huge. We have 2 Xbows on both towers right now. It looks absolutely beautiful. And that is actually just going to be pretty much game. Yeah, Ice Spirit connects. That's going to be GG. So I guess maybe that is my matchup. I don't know. I mean, he does have cannon cart, so if he defends perfectly, I feel like I shouldn't break through. But again, if you can't break through with offensive Xbows, there's no point just spamming them. You can go for alternate strategies, and for me, that was trying out the defensive Xbows. And that worked out really well, because I outcycled his poison. A huge thing, though, was that he didn't have arrows for the Snowball. If he had arrows, I think I definitely would have lost that match pretty easily, but yeah, good thing you had Snowball, I guess. Let's keep it going. 18-0. I think we're actually playing pretty decently as well right now, so hopefully we can get the 20. Should be pretty good. We only have to get 2 wins, and we have 5 losses to do it. Okay, he does go for a Hog Rider. Sadly, kind of starting-handed me. But gonna go for Skellies and Xbow, and looks like it might be 2.6. Let's hope he doesn't have an Earthquake in there. If it's 2.6, it's going to be a manageable matchup, even though I personally don't think it's a great matchup. Let's Fireball the Musketeer, I guess. Although I sadly did just log opposite, but Archer does take out the Muskie. And I almost misplaced my Tesla there. That was pretty bad, potentially, but it worked out. And it looks like he's trying to outcycle my Tesla right now. Yeah, definitely what he's trying to do. So I don't want to let him do that, of course. He just gave me log value again, so I'm actually just going to... Or rather, Fireball value, so I'm actually just going to log, cycle back to my Fireball. And then Ice Spirit for this Hog should fully defend it as well. And we are actually in the damage lead, although right now he's definitely trying to outcycle us again. You can tell when they play their cards so aggressively, they kind of just spam. Yeah, he's back, so we're going to go for an Xbow. And I guess I could predict... Yeah, I could have predicted that cannon, but yeah, he also went Ice Golem, so there wouldn't have been a point. I guess let's just split our archers. And now he can't actually outcycle anything. He literally just fireballs nothing. Okay, interesting. So I think we definitely want to try and punish that. So let's go for a log, and then Xbow. Tesla off to the side. He also just used his fireball, so he's not back to it right away. He's probably going to Ice Golem this. He actually doesn't. Okay, that was a really big misplay by him, not getting the Ice Golem down in time, and that's probably going to cost him the game. We're going to log this Hog back and then Tesla. Yeah, because he's not fireballing, he's just trying to defend without the fireball, because obviously he wants fireball for my next Xbow possibly, but I kind of caught on to that, and that's going to be GG against 2.6. So I really don't think this is a good matchup for Xbow. I think it's like probably close to even, but I would say like maybe 55-45 slightly in 2.6's favor if they play well, but both sides are really prone to making a mistake. So he made a huge mistake by missing the Ice Golem and also just fireballing nothing. I think he should have at least fireballed my 1 archer. That would have been a bit of an overextension, but it wouldn't have been the end of the world. Since he did miss the archer, he literally just fireballed nothing. That was pretty bad for him. And we are now at 19-0. So let's try and get one more nice match. This video's been going really well, surprisingly. But hopefully we can keep it going and get a nice 20-0 start to our sudden death tournament. It is closing out, so I'm actually going to have to finish it pretty soon. Goes E-Golem in the back. I guess let's Xbow opposite. Kind of risky considering I just spent 3 Elixir. Okay, he goes Sparky as well. Maybe I really shouldn't have done that, but I'm actually just going to go Archers and Fireball and kind of go all in on this Xbow. Okay, I'm starting to regret that, actually. But let's try and defend this now. We're going to just try and ignore the Baby Dragon as much as possible. He's back to an Eagle, and we're going to go Ice Spirit, then Knight plus Skeletons. And hopefully... Okay, he goes for a Sparky, or a NATO rather, with the Sparky. But yeah, we actually defended that pretty well. Now we can go for a Knight, and then after the Eagle and Blobs die, we're going to Fireball everything. And then Skeletons, we do actually clean that up really nicely. So I think we can actually just Xbow now. He goes for a Healer. Let's see if he goes Sparky on the Xbow. He goes for an Elixir Golem. Knight will pretty much take it out. I think the Healer isn't in range of the Xbow, actually. So yeah, Xbow is on tower right now. He has to go for an Electro Dragon, and he is just not going for it. So that's actually just going to be GG. Fireball does enough, and yeah. Wow, guys, I can't believe it was that easy, but we just won 5 in a row, and are now 20-0 undefeated in the Sudden Death Global Tournament. So I guess really good stuff. Really happy with that. I guess I am going to just call the video there. Was not expecting the video to be that short, but I guess sudden death is quite a short format, especially when you win early on, like I did against the 2.6 player. And also, the first game was kind of a slugfest. Like, that one we really had to work for, but other than that, I think these two games were really nice. Like, these two, we didn't exactly get a free win. They didn't play bad. We just kind of played pretty well and won. And then these two games, this person just kind of went Golem first play, and I did go for Archer's Fireball with my Xbow, so that was super aggressive by me, but you saw how well it paid off, because with perfect micro defense against that Golem Sparky push, I was able to defend while being down Elixir. That's kind of the beauty of it. Some people might say it's overpowered, but if you do defend really well, you can easily get positive Elixir trades and get out of situations like those, and then you can afford to overextend on offense. And yeah, that's really just going to straight up be a nice 20-0 though. And I guess I'm going to continue the tournament. Maybe I'll continue tomorrow, or maybe I'll play some today, some tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I definitely don't want to keep going right now, because I honestly just wanted to get 20 wins. Then I just wanted to kind of relax, because I've had kind of a busy day today so far. But also going to have to edit this video and upload and everything. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. So I guess, hope you enjoyed the sudden death 20-0 undefeated. I don't think I've gotten a 20-0 start in any of the regular global tournaments. I think I've always gotten like 20-1. In fact, last tournament when I finished top 500, I didn't even have a start this good. I had a start which was 16 wins and 3 losses. So I guess anything can happen, though. We might be trying to go for a badge then, because another top 1K finish. Although it's looking really high, like 33 wins being top 50. That's pretty darn high, honestly. But we do have a huge advantage in the crowns that I did early on, so actually maybe it worked out that I used the secret strategy and got those 3 crowns. But I guess I'll keep going. If I don't do well, I might not make a video. Like, if I just go 20-5, which I'm not expecting to, but if I do, I probably won't. But I guess maybe expect one more video after this. I'll see. Not going to guarantee it, but I'll try. If I get like 25-5, I'll probably still do a video. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it, guys. Xbow is definitely viable in sudden death, especially 3.0 Xbow Cycle, in my opinion. You just have to play really well and know when exactly to go all in on offense so that you can take advantage of the fact that it is sudden death. But other than that, I feel like we should be seeing a lot of like Lumberloon freeze and Graveyard freeze. Haven't seen a single Graveyard deck, I think, the entire sudden death tournament. So hopefully that luck kind of comes back to us, because it is a really good matchup for us. So hopefully we do face it soon, and that'll be pretty nice. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.